Good Friday afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing good. I'm sitting in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in Sugar Hill, Georgia. I'm at the Orange Tour event, and my friend Leo Morejon, I'm gonna have him pronounce it correctly in a second, is going to join here in just a second. Let's see how we can get this thing going here. Facebook Live is changing all the time. Hey, Will, it's good to see you. People are joining in now. It's gonna be a really fun conversation. Hey, Terry. Leo is watching. Let me invite Leo. Let's find that. Technology is fun, isn't it? So Leo, it might be only allowing me to invite you if you're watching on mobile. You want to try it on mobile? Hey, Melissa. How's everybody? Where's everybody out today? What are you doing? Where are you at? Where are you people at? Cleveland, Chattanooga, Atlanta. Let's see this one more time. Aha! I am bringing Leo. I got him now. We're adding.
Here we go.
We got it, man. We got it.
We made it happen.
So I guess mobile, you have to be on mobile to do this, huh?
Yeah, mobile's better, I guess. I was trying it on the computer, but I never got a notification. But
yeah,
I'm here. I'm ready.
It's good. Thanks for doing this, Leo.
It's my pleasure.
This is Leo. Leo, I totally butchered your last name whenever I was doing this. It's not. Is it Morejon? You say it for me.
Morejon.
Morejon.
Yeah, there you go. You gotta have the hand gestures too. Yeah, exactly. You feel it.
That's amazing. Thanks for jumping on here. In the description of this Facebook Live video, we talked about, or I said that I'm talking with Leo. He is the brains and the strategist or something awesome. Just trust me, something awesome behind the lights out Super Bowl tweet for Oreo a couple years ago, and he is the first Guinness Book of World Records holder for the most likes on a Facebook post in 24 hours. Is that correct?
That is correct. I led Oreo social media from a community management perspective, Wild 360i, for 3 years. I know Oreo like the back of my hand. Ask me anything about the product. I can know how to talk about it all day long.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate enough to be part of some really awesome campaigns.
So since we brought it up, like, just tell me, so for those of you, by the way, if you remember the lights out Oreo tweet, give us a little tap, a little like or a heart or something, or a ha or something. I don't know. Give us something. If you, for those who did not see it, you were sleeping under a rock, or you were, maybe you were too young. I don't know. Tell us about that tweet and what happened. The power went out in which Super Bowl, and you came up with an idea. What were you doing? Sitting at a computer, and you tell us about what happened.
So it wasn't just me, and I always say it was 100 years in the making, right?
Yeah.
Like, Oreo is a 100-year-old brand. You really can't go anywhere in the world, and people don't know Coca-Cola or Oreo, right? Those are two of the brands people know in the world. And having worked on it for 2 years with an amazing team and countless people that loved the brand, knew the brand really well, and just had a process and a mindset for real time on how to react really twist.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, actually, there was a campaign right before that called the Daily Twist, where for 100 days straight, we did real-time marketing. We walked in, there was basically a newsroom, and we'd say, what's happening today? Let's tweet about it. Let's post about it. Let's create a video.
Yeah.
Let's do something really amazing and awesome and topical to make sure that we're representing ourselves and, being part of culture. And Super Bowl ended up happening 2013. We set up a war room, and we were all sitting. Everyone was there. Brand managers were there, community people, strategists, you name it. We're all just getting ready to tweet. There was a separate campaign happening, and all of a sudden, the lights go out. And I say this because it's true. It was magic. Like, it was legit magic. Like, we all looked around, and we were just, because we had a culture and we were so excited about the brand, we were like, tweet, go. So we had Lexi, started writing, she's on the community team. She started writing the tweet. We had people starting to draw things up, the brand being like, go. And it happened.
Boom.
And, we just did what we were ready to do and what we were trained to do and what we love to do, and it just blew up. And it was just legitimately magic. It
Absolutely
was
love it.
amazing. It changed our lives. It changed the industry. It changed 360i, or it was just fantastic.
We'll put the link to the tweet in there. But what did the tweet say? Tell everybody what the tweet said.
You could still dunk in the dark.
You can still dunk in the dark. Oh man, it makes me want to have an Oreo so bad right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a good time to have an Oreo.
It's always a good time. And you also had the most likes on a Facebook post in 24 hours. What was that? Was that strategic? Was it accidental? Tell us about that.
So that was actually strategic, and the copy there was as pragmatic as you possibly can be. It's literally, do you want to be part of a tweet that's gonna, of a Facebook post that's gonna be having a world record? Join us, like it, go ahead.
That was it.
Well, yeah, that was it. And the craziest part is, within 4 hours, Lil Wayne was like, "I'm gonna go for it too," and we're like, "Oh no!
Oh
like,
no!
What's going on?" Yeah,
hey, but you were first to the party, though, right?
You got it. That's the key. We were first to the party, even though he ended up beating us by like hundreds of thousands of likes.
Yeah, still.
We ended up getting it. We got actually, I don't have it here right now hanging up, but I have the plaque.
From Guinness Book of World Records? So it's not just, it's not like internet official, it's like official.
Oh, it's official. There are pictures with me hanging out with the guy. I'm still actually friends with the officiator from Guinness World Record. We still hang out every once in a while.
That is so fun. Oh.
Yeah.
You've had a lot of fun. So you're doing your own thing now, though. You are freelance consultant, strategist. Like, tell us what you do real quick, then we'll talk about the summit.
Yeah, no, basically. So for the longest time, obviously, I was the one, I like to think about it looking for gold, right? Like, I was the one working on campaigns and things. And I'm like, you know what? I want to provide the tools and the support and the services to other marketers out there and other brands out there to try to help them grow and do amazing things as well. So most of my time I spend helping brands and agencies on pitches, on strategy, on sales, you name it, even on tools. Because one of the most important things I always talk about, anything related to Oreo, were all the tools and the foundation and the culture that we built, right?
Yeah.
If we didn't have all those things, nothing could have ever really happened, or as effectively as it happened. So now I just spend my time trying to evangelize and help everyone do amazing things as well.
I've heard some amazing stuff about you personally. We have some mutual friends, but while we're talking today on this Facebook Live, is that you are, and it's going to be on LinkedIn too. So we got to give some love to LinkedIn. LinkedIn's done really well for us. Leo is going to be a keynote speaker, not just I mean, everybody's important, but a keynote speaker. There's only 6 major keynotes at the Real Time Summit this year. A lot of other breakouts and some panels, but Leo's going to be a keynote speaker. He's going to bring the heat.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your coming to the summit. And most of you know that you've been following the story. The Real Time Summit is in about a month in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Fastest internet in the world. Outdoor Magazine rated twice in the last couple of years best outdoor city to live in. Really great place to have this first event. But you're coming to Chattanooga to speak at the Real Time Summit. Why are you coming? Why do you love Real Time? Why did you say yes? Why did you show interest? Like, why are you coming? Tell me why you're coming.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I love Real Time because it's just fun, right? And you make a real impact and real connection with a human online, not just in the masses. You get people saying some amazing things to you in real time, and there's nothing like that, right? Like, it's almost like an adrenaline rush.
True.
And why I'm coming and why I was so attracted to what you're doing, speaking, all that is just, it's amazing people. I'm humbled by everything that you've personally been doing, your company and everyone associated with you. And I just scroll through everybody who's speaking and I'm like, I have so much to learn. Like, I can't wait for me to learn. I can't wait to hang out with all these people. And one of the awesome things too, as we were talking and setting up, making sure that I was coming down, is we want to make this actionable, right? I'm seriously tired of conferences where they're like, you know what you need to do well in business? Sell more products. Like, thanks. I didn't know that in business I needed to sell more products, right? So thinking of like an actionable mindset of really helping and really supporting the community and marketers attracted me so much. And again, just really the people, just getting along with everyone.
I appreciate it. That means a lot, because one thing we've been focusing on with the summit is that there's not really an expert that we ask to come to this event, but collectively we feel like the voice and the content and the networking out of this event is going to raise this expert conversation in a way. I don't even know how to say that. We don't want people to come in here and teach me the 5 steps of how to use social media in real time. We want case studies. Here's what we accidentally learned and we didn't even know it was going to happen.
Exactly.
Because we're still in that phase. We're still on the frontier of what's happening in technology in real time specifically. There's so many layers to this. And that was what was most attractive for bringing you in, other than your amazing name. And are you from Cuba? Are you from Cuba?
I'm from New Jersey.
New Jersey.
My mom and dad are from Cuba, but yeah, I always like to say I'm from New Jersey, and I did have the hair at one point. If you follow me on Instagram, you scroll back far enough, you will see the Jersey Shore hair.
One of our videographers, Axel Arzola, is from Cuba, and we have a very special place in our hearts for our friends from Cuba. But what was I saying before that? Oh, we really loved the just figuring it out case studies that you've been part of when it comes to real time. A lot of real time is based on emotional intelligence, being able to figure out on the fly what's happening. But I think, as you're going to talk about, if I'm not mistaken, there is planning, there is strategy that goes into real time.
Lots of planning. It's about being prepared for those opportunities, right?
Like, say that again.
Making sure you have the mindset.
Say that one more time. It's about what?
Being prepared.
Yeah.
And being ready. Yes, 100%. Because if you're not, you're fumbling, you're going to waste time. It's just not going to be the best quality that you want it to be. So just having that mindset and ready to go. And it's not just even the social media people, it's everyone in the business, right? Because good ideas and good moments could come from anyone.
They could.
And having someone have that mindset, like, this would be really good. Oh my gosh, we need to post about this right now.
Yeah.
It's about having that mindset and that training and that spirit.
Yeah, a lot of times, so Social Line, we go into events like we're at here in Atlanta today, and we can't predict what speakers are going to say. We can't predict how people are going to interact, but we can plan for as many of those moments as possible to say, hey, we know this speaker is a really articulate person on X topic, and we're going to make sure we're there because he or she might say something that is compelling, that's entertaining. Even though we have to adjust on the fly to those nuances, we still have to prepare so that we don't miss the moments. We don't miss those conversations.
That's 100%. And even it doesn't just happen once you've done a post, right? Because at the end of the day, no matter how prepared you are and what you know you're going to do, you never know how the public is going to react.
That's so true.
Right?
That's so true.
Real time doesn't just end on that one moment. It's following up with people, building affinity, all those relationships that come after it, good or bad, really.
I love the fact that you said that, because when people ask me about the Real Time Summit and what am I going to get out of it, I always say two things. One, outbound content strategies. Two, inbound community relationships. So even if you're not someone that puts out a ton of content every day and you don't have a real-time team, you don't have videographers, photographers, graphic designers to go to your event, you still have to reply and engage with your fans in real time, because Facebook has that little thing that says, hey, they're very responsive or they're not very responsive. You've got to be real time when it comes to engaging your fans and your friends. So thank you for saying that. So good.
No, of course. And I love it because sometimes it's not the sexy part, right? Yeah. But it's the most impactful part for your business, your organization, and whatever you're trying to do. It's probably the most impactful part.
It is. I agree with that. And we preach this all the time. Like, you've got to be, we believe God gave us 2 ears and a mouth for a reason. We need to be listening a lot more. Middle of that. Whoops.
There we go.
We got to be, we got to be listening a lot more than we're talking. And that applies to social media as well, because people who like someone that talks all the time, nobody does.
You got it. And I love that you mentioned EQ, so emotional intelligence, right? I'm a big fan of EQ and active listening in life, in business, and it's true in social media as well, and any marketing that you're doing. You need to understand the person who you're talking to on an individual basis. So if you get those two things and you're human first before all else, I mean, there's no way you won't succeed.
So here's what I'm picking up on Leo with emotional intelligence. Ready? I'm gonna take my emotional intelligence hat off real quick.
Let's do it.
Or peel back a little bit. This guy has been so kind to me on email with my schedule, with travel, with things that have been going on. I mean, so kind and flexible in setting up this Facebook Live. And he's the real deal. On the phone a few minutes ago, on Facebook here. I literally can't wait for Leo to come here. He's humble, he's genuine, and he didn't ask me to say any of that. Did you? I don't think you did.
Oh, I'm blushing right now. I mean it. Thank you so much for saying those kind words. I am super excited for everything that's going on.
Hey, for a guy from New Jersey, you've changed my opinion.
I still, do the little pump here. I don't know if that's going to change anything.
It's okay. I'm cool. A third of my life, I lived in Rhode Island up in the Northeast, and my grandfather always taught me that anything New York or New Jersey, you just avoid.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
think
most people are like, oh, I'm not going to go visit you in New Jersey. I'm
yeah.
like, do I got to go to Brooklyn? Do I got to go to Manhattan?
Yeah. And it has to do with the yeah. Anyways, New Jersey's actually it's a really beautiful state.
It's beautiful.
You just got to
have
get out.
everything.
You got to get out of like the belt there near Manhattan, and
Yes, in
really
Newark.
beautiful.
People fly into Newark.
Yeah.
It smells.
Yeah.
It's dirty, and they're
Yeah.
like, "This is New Jersey," but
Well,
we are
listen,
the Garden State.
We're bringing you to Chattanooga, which in the 60s or 70s was tagged by Walter Cronkite. I believe it was. I think it was Walter Cronkite said Chattanooga is the dirtiest city in America, and it has now
Really?
become
Wow.
one of the top cities to move to, one of the best economies in the entire country. So, anyways, love Chattanooga.
Amazing.
I appreciate you, man. I can't wait to meet you in person
Of course.
in Chattanooga.
Same here. Maybe I'll never leave Chattanooga.
Oh, ooh. We like. Thanks, Leo. I appreciate your time.
No,
man.
of course. Thank you.
We'll
Bye.
talk soon. See you. Bye.